Ciao a tutti. Today we are going to explore a key part of spoken Italian, a feature that makes the language sound smooth, musical. To avoid pauses and vowel collision, Italian uses two powerful tools to keep speech flowing naturally: elision and truncations. You will hear them constantly in conversations, films, songs, and everyday speech. Let's start with elision. Elision happens when a word ending in a vowel drops that vowel before another word beginning with a vowel. The missing vowel is replaced with an apostrophe. For example, l'amico, the O of the lo amico is dropped and is replaced with an apostrophe. Same thing with un'amica, or com'è, or d'amore. Elision keeps the sound smooth and avoid the clash of vowels. Sometimes elision is mandatory, especially with the article and pronouns. So remember, l'amico, un'amica. Other time is optional or stylistic, particularly in poetic language, like com'è or d'amore. Now, let's look at truncation. Truncation happens when the final syllable or vowel of a word is dropped without using an apostrophe. For example, professor. You know that you use professor instead of professore when you combine the noun professore with a last name. Professor Rossi, Dottor Rossi, and so on. Andiam instead of andiamo. Unlike elision, truncation is not a strict grammatical rule. It's stylistic. It's used for rhythm, informality, or poetic effect. So it's not mandatory. Now let's look at a few places where learners and even native speakers get confused. For example, un'amica, un amico. Un'amica is written with the apostrophe, un amico is without the apostrophe. The apostrophe here is not decorative. It tells us the gender of the noun. So for example, if you write un'auto without the apostrophe, you will make a mistake, because auto, even if it looks like masculine, is feminine, since it's the short version of automobile. You have learned this. So since auto is feminine, you must use un with the apostrophe. And now let's see a second point of confusion. Po. Po is written with the apostrophe, not with an accent, because it's a truncated form of poco. It's not an elision, so the apostrophe must be used, not the accent. Let's see another point. Quale, without the apostrophe, not qual è with the apostrophe. This is a classic mistake, even in Italy. People often write quale thinking it's an elision, but the correct form is qual without apostrophe è, because qual is already a truncated form of quale. There's no vowel to drop here, so no apostrophe is needed. And now is your turn. Decide whether each sentence needs elision, so use an apostrophe, truncation, drop the ending without an apostrophe, or no change. Rewrite the sentence correctly. Then check your answers.